You know, I spend half my life these days waiting for my phone to update. I wake up, and suddenly my icons are round instead of square, and I have to spend 20 minutes figuring out where they hid the flashlight button. It's exhausting, but I have some news that might make you feel better. While your phone is getting slower, your brain, specifically your 60-plus-year-old brain, has just finished a major system update of its own. And the best part? No one had to plug you into a wall to get it. Now, we've all heard the jokes. We walk into a room and forget why we're there. We call it a senior moment. I prefer to call it data clearing. My brain isn't failing. It's just deciding that whatever was in the kitchen wasn't important enough to keep in the high-speed RAM. It's making room for the good stuff. But here's the fascinating part. Scientists have discovered that as we cross the 60-year mark, our brain undergoes what they call the amygdala shift. When we were 30, our amygdala, the brain's little emotional smoke detector, was set to high sensitivity. If someone looked at us funny at the grocery store, we'd spend 3 hours wondering what their problem was. We were basically biological antennae for drama. We were looking for trouble because, back then, our brains thought we were still living in caves and needed to spot a saber-toothed tiger. But in your 60s, the update kicks in. The amygdala starts to tune out the negative noise. It's like your brain finally installed a really high-quality spam filter. Have you noticed that your Give-A-Hoot meter is at an all-time low? That neighbor who complains about the height of your grass? 10 years ago, you would have been out there with a ruler and a grudge. Now, you just wave, smile, and go back to your coffee. Your brain is literally telling you, warning, this information is boring and useless. Deleting now. It's called the positivity effect. We are biologically wired to be happier. We've traded speed for perspective. Think of it this way. A 20-year-old brain is like a brand new Ferrari. It's fast, it's flashy, but it has no idea where it's going, and it'll probably crash into a ditch because it's distracted by a shiny object. Your brain? Your brain is a vintage Land Rover. It might take a second longer to start up in the morning, and it might make a few strange clicking noises when it's idling, but it can drive through mud, over rocks, and through a hurricane without breaking a sweat. It knows the road. It's seen the ditch, and it knows how to drive around it. We also have what they call crystallized intelligence. This is the master level of thinking. It's why you can finish a crossword puzzle while the grandkids are still trying to figure out how to open the box. You aren't losing your edge. You're just becoming a specialist in the big picture. So, the next time you forget where you put your glasses, which, let's be honest, are probably on top of your head, don't be hard on yourself. Your brain is just busy processing decades of wisdom and filtering out the nonsense. You've been upgraded. You're more resilient. You're more positive, and you're a whole lot harder to annoy. If that's what getting older looks like, I'll take the update every single day. I want to hear from you. What is something that used to drive you crazy that you now just find hilarious? Let's share some of that crystallized wisdom in the comments. And if you enjoyed this little update, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's the only update that won't change your settings or hide your flashlight button, I promise. Stay wise, stay happy,